Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, I have some breaking news on the McConnell front, meaning Mitch McConnell. It appears that he or his staff is lying, that they are trying to make us all think that he is still alive and well with a fake photo. So, I have that news that literally just popped up on my computer as I was jumping on to record. Also, it appears that Donald Trump just admitted that he requested yet another cognitive exam. So let me show you this. This comes from his failing social media site. He wrote, Maggot Hagerman, which is Maggie Haberman. She's a reporter who did a report on him for the New York Times, well known, well established, like one of the top reporters. Anyway, he said, Maggot Hagerman has covered me incorrectly for 10 years. Her book is a joke. 90% of it is fake news. She has made a living off her bad reporting and will pay the price when our multi-million dollar lawsuit against the failing New York Times gets to court, which should not be that long. I don't mind bad press if they are right. I do mind fake reporting like what's in her boring book and like she's done for 11 years with only one aim in mind, to have Trump lose elections. But as I sit in the Oval Office and ponder, that hasn't worked out too well. Maggot is a loser. If she ever wrote the true story about me, it would actually be quite boring, but loaded with lots of success. Also, I just finished a perfect physical at Walter Reed. I do it every 6 months, and I requested another cognitive test. The only president to do so 3 times, and I aced them all. Got every question right. Few people in Washington, D.C. could do so, including Maggot and her flunky associates. Associate Jonathan Swan, I would be willing to bet they couldn't get 50% of the questions right. Anyway, don't buy their book. It's garbage. President Donald J. Trump. I mean, beyond the fact that he writes like a 13-year-old snarky teenager who is like pissed off that a girl in school dissed her. It's ridiculous. Like, this guy is ridiculous. But beyond that, he literally just said, I just finished a perfect physical at Walter Reed. Is he saying he just did another one? Because that's the way it reads. And this was on July 11th. So this was on Saturday. So I don't know if he's talking about the one that he just did, like a month or so ago, or if he's saying he did another one. In any case, there is something clearly wrong with him. I mean, as we all know, I mean, mentally, physically, this guy is just in big trouble. Look at all the mistakes he made in Turkey, saying he was president 3 times, calling Vladimir Zelensky Putin, calling the Islamic Republic of Iran Japan. Like, other than ending in AN, what do they have in common? Like, anyway, so here's the thing. All of these people just need to go retire, enjoy your life, because we're having issues. I mean, we all know Lindsey Graham just passed away on Saturday, Saturday night. So that kind of forced the hand of Mitch McConnell, Republican lawmaker, Senator Mitch McConnell, who has vanished for over a month now, and his staff won't tell us what's really going on, what happened to him. So Lindsey's sudden death forced him to come out, or his staff to come out with something. So they put out a photo. Okay. First of all, let me go through this and what we're hearing. On Saturday, the Daily Mail had reported that a neighbor saw McConnell days before he disappeared, days before the 911 call. They said he's in a wheelchair, he slumped over, that he was being carried by staffers. And here's what the man told the news outlet. He said, I was able to get a good look at his face. He was pale with a blank stare and his mouth hanging open. Not the picture of health. And then there was a female neighbor who said that they carried him out on a stretcher on June 14th. So it has literally been a month. As of today, it has literally been one day shy of a month. And this woman said that staffers, quote, were obviously distraught. She said they were crying. And she said, quote, when he came out, I actually wondered if he was dead. He did not look good. He was not conscious. His eyes were closed. He had oxygen tubes strapped to his nose. I knew by his aides running in and out that it was something serious. There weren't a lot of sirens. That was the thing that was interesting. No sirens. You know when they don't use sirens? When someone's already dead. Yeah. So then the reporters have obtained the emergency calls, like the first responder calls, and they said there was CPR in progress due to cardiac arrest. That was direct quotes. So there was all this speculation for the last month about, is he brain dead? Is he deceased? Like, we need proof of life, right? So McConnell finally releases a photo on Sunday, and I'll show it to you, or I'll show you part of it. So this is part of it. He's in the photo. He was holding a newspaper. He was holding like the Washington Post or New York Times, showing the date. Okay. And then in the photo off to his right, which you can't see here, his wife, Elaine Chao, was sitting next to him. Well, Elaine Chao has been reported to be in China. It was reported that 2 days after he was taken to the hospital, she took off to China and hadn't been back and said, oh, yeah, there was no reason for me to be there. He's fine. Okay. So, along with this photo that he releases or his staff releases, he claims, or they claim, that, oh, he fell, or it's in first person. So he says, oh, I fell, I was unconscious, I didn't break anything, I don't have a tumor, I'm totally fine, but I was unconscious, I developed pneumonia in the hospital. So, I'm not going to be back anytime soon, but I'm all good. Okay. First of all, anything can be faked with AI, right? The image appeared to be real. You could see bruising on his left hand. He was sitting in a hospital bed. It looked like he was sitting on top of like an incontinence pad, but I don't know. Okay. I was like, could be real, may not be real. There was a Bulwark reporter. I forget his name right now, but anyway, he has been saying like, oh, McConnell, I've been seeing him around the Capitol, like before all this went down, and he looks like death warmed over. Like the guy looks like he is going to go any minute now. They've been wheeling him around in a wheelchair. So, everybody was like, I don't know, seems real, but we don't know. Well, then right before I jumped on today, this article comes up. MAGA senator makes bombshell claim about McConnell photo. So this is not a leftist. This is not a Democrat. Ron Johnson, who you can kind of see on your right, it's kind of blacked out, but he was on the Eric Bolling show, on a MAGA show. And according to Ron Johnson, he has been told by other people that that is an old photo of McConnell and his wife, that they are trying to pass off this old photo as brand new, which again, you could easily do with AI. Like all you have to do is upload that photo to an AI system and say, put a newspaper in his hand showing today's date. Put the New York Times in the man's hand showing, July 11th or whatever it was. So very easy to do. Very easy to do. So these people need to go. They need to learn to let go of power. Let go, move towards the light. Okay. They have this sick obsession with holding on to their power because of ego or whatever. But If he's dead, like, this changes everything because his seat is going to be available in January, but you know, now you could have other people running. Like up until August something, I forget what the date is, but other people could step in and take over. You know, and Thomas Massey lives in his state. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, well, he might run." That would be a thorn in Donald Trump's side, right? So, I don't know, guys. It's not looking good. It's looking like they're lying to us as usual. Would not put it past them. So, and then you've got Lindsey Graham gone. So that, I mean, yeah, Republicans are in a really screwed position in the Senate right now. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.